Terminators were originally evil Terminators created by Skynet, but then reprogrammed by the future John Connor. Why would Skynet, an artificial computer intelligence...
Artificial.
Why would Skynet, an artificial computer intelligence... I don't know, but if cats could sing, they'd hate it too.
Hate.
They'd hate it too.
We just had to mail some letters and throw away some chicken.
Chicken.
Throw away some chicken.
Based on observation and experimentation. Although as I'm saying this, it occurs to me you may have been employing a rhetorical...
Employ.
This, it occurs to me you may have been employing a rhetorical...
Oh, congratulations, what a lucky break.
It's not a big deal, just a one-night showcase, but they invite a lot of casting people and agents, so...
Cast.
Showcase, but they invite a lot of casting people and agents, so...
To speak to you.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
It's important.
I highly doubt that. No way.
Doubt.
Highly doubt that. No way.
What?
Never mind. I clearly woke you up in the middle of a REM cycle. You're in no...
Cycle.
Clearly woke you up in the middle of a REM cycle. You're in no... Told her the truth.
That would have hurt her feelings.
Is that a relevant factor?
Yeah.
Relevant.
A relevant factor?
Yeah.
Singing is neither an appropriate vocation nor avocation for you, and if you disagree, I'd recommend you have a CAT scan to look for a...
Scan.
Recommend you have a CAT scan to look for a... Avocation for you, and if you disagree, I'd recommend you have a CAT scan to look for a tumor pressing on the cognitive processing centers of your brain.
Cognitive.
Cognitive processing centers of your brain. Leonard.
What?
I was analyzing our lie, and I believe we're in danger of Penny.
Analyze.
I was analyzing our lie, and I believe we're in danger of Penny seeing through the ruse.
How?
Simple. If she were to log on to
Log.
Simple. If she were to log on to Hungry? Tired?
Tire.
Tired? Anyway, Penny now believes that on Friday night, we're going to participate in my cousin Lee...
Participate
in my cousin Lee...
Back into rehab.
Yes, but he can relapse if Penny ever invites us to hear her sing again.
Invite.
Invites us to hear her sing again. Well, Penny is on her way to perform in a one-night showcase production of Rent, which we are unable to attend because...
Unable.
Which we are unable to attend because...
Because he didn't want Sheldon to be embarrassed, and there is nothing to be embarrassed about, okay? Every family in America has a relative hold...
Relative.
Every family in America has a relative hold...
Once the largest ocean liner in the world, it's now a hotel and restaurant where they host a surprisingly gripping murder mystery.
Grip.
Where they host a surprisingly gripping murder mystery. It's now a hotel and restaurant where they host a surprisingly gripping murder mystery dinner.
Mystery.
Mystery dinner. Leonard gets nauseous unless he sits in front, and even then it's iffy.
Wait, are we really going to Long Beach?
beach, beach,
Wait, are we really going to Long Beach?
He's not just a middle child, he is the quintessential middle child, from a broken home to boot.
boot, boot,
From a broken home to boot. Psychologically speaking, the attention he gets by rebelling, even to the point of self-destruction, is more emotional.
Destruction, destruction.
Even to the point of self-destruction, is more emotional. I've hesitated to point this out.
hesitate, hesitate,
I've hesitated to point this out. I've hesitated to point this out, but I must now remind you that we are in our...
Remind, remind.
But I must now remind you that we are in our...
Sheldon does not have a cousin Leo.
cousin, cousin,
Sheldon does not have a cousin Leo.
Au contraire. I'm 26 years old. I'm originally from Denton, Texas.
originally, originally,
I'm originally from Denton, Texas. But I was a Navy brat, so I was brought up on a variety of military bases around the world. As a result, I've often felt like an outsider.
outsider, outsider,
As a result, I've often felt like an outsider. As a result, I've often felt like an outsider, never really fitting in, which is probably the reason for my substance abuse problem.
Excuse...
substance, substance,
Which is probably the reason for my substance abuse problem.
Excuse... As the quintessential middle child, your addiction is rooted in your unmet need for attention.
Oh, Sheldon, are we really gonna go with pop psychology?
For your...
psychology, psychology,
Oh, Sheldon, are we really gonna go with pop psychology?
For your...
Oh, Sheldon, are we really gonna go with pop psychology?
For your information, this is all based on solid research. Just
solid, solid,
for your information, this is all based on solid research. Just...
Oh, Sheldon, are we really gonna go with pop psychology?
For your information, this is all based on solid research. Just stick with the character profile I wrote for you.
profile, profile,
Just stick with the character profile I wrote for you.
Sheldon?
I'm sorry, Leonard, this is Toby Lubenfeld. He's a research assistant.
assistant, assistant,
He's a research assistant. I'm sorry, Leonard, this is Toby Lubenfeld. He's a research assistant in the particle physics lab, but he also minored in theater at MIT.
theater, theater,
But he also minored in theater at MIT. But he also minored in theater at MIT.
It was more of a double major, actually.
double, double,
It was more of a double major, actually.
Him into leaving the motel and coming home with us.
Oh. Sheldon, how about this is my motivation? When I was 14 years old, I was...
motivation, motivation,
My motivation. When I was 14 years old, I was...
Morning, Penny.
Hi, how did the intervention go?
intervention, intervention,
Hi, how did the intervention go?
inspiration, a young boy on the cusp of manhood. His only companion's mongrel.
companion, companion,
His only companion's mongrel dogs and malarial mosquitoes. Desperate and alone, he.
desperate, desperate,
Desperate and alone, he.
Funny how things work out.
But he loved the companionship and the wisdom that his own father failed to provide.
wisdom, wisdom,
Companionship and the wisdom that his own father failed to provide. This is amazing. Just sitting on a couch watching TV with a woman.
couch, couch,
Sitting on a couch watching TV with a woman.